Freaking moly. Look at that bad boy. Woo-hoo! What do you think of that? Woo! 21 and a quarter.
Abraham was scared, forsook his wife within a lie. Think I know the reasons why, 'cause he was made of dirt. And Joseph's coat was full of pride. The blood of goats won't wash you white. If Oz's brother out of luck and left him in the dirt.
You were ratings. I just had to leave. That's all I have. Hey, yeah. The cool stuff I got. And that you guys got, we all got together, and can't wait to show more, of course. In the recap article that you guys deliver more content to us, you guys got it. And I know the signal wasn't that great out there, but when you got remote fishery, you're not gonna have good signal, but that's why the fishing's so good. So you guys get that stuff figured out back home and send it all into us, and make sure to get that those photos and videos up and used on social media and our recap gallery. But we couldn't do this without partners and help from so many people. So the first thing we're going to do is actually, the first thing we're going to say prayer to God. I'm thinking, just thanking for everything He's done, for creating this incredible planet and New River, and for keeping you guys all safe for the entire week. So we'll quickly just say a quick word of prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you so much for this amazing day, this amazing place, and just how much I think that others, that reminds me when I'm out there, this is unfathomable that we are even here. And we're just a little speck of sand, and it's like millions. Like the Pulaski Theater, let's give it up for the Pulaski Theater for Emily. The place is awesome, it's historic, just a beautiful place, and a great place to obviously have an awards presentation like this, where we get to show video from GoPro, from the action cameras, and you guys got out there in the water.
It was super simple. As long as you have a mount behind you, you can either run continuously or reach back very simply, or turn them on the back. You can also operate your GoPro from your phone. So if you're ever worried that you can't reach it or it's back there really far, GoPro is a really cool quick app that allows you to control your GoPro from up here in the front of the seat via Bluetooth. Recording is as simple as having a mount on your kayak somewhere, power source. Batteries, however you want to do it, but it's never been easier to record with a GoPro.
All right, so speaking of GoPro, we have a cool prize that's $1,000, it's $500 in cash from GoPro. It's also a new GoPro and a Premium Plus subscription. So one of you guys in this event is going to win that, and we're going to show the video, your English Club video, at the next tournament, the Junior Regatta, about a month from now in Pennsylvania. But let's find out who won that $1,000 package.
Oh, got him. Get in the net.
You know, if you guys can hold different cameras or just, clean it up and make it a little quicker for us, that's great. But don't add the music, just keep it simple, no music, you just want the raw emotion, just like we saw right there. And that's all. So congrats, you could win $1,000. Thanks to our host, Pulaski County. I'm gonna bring Tim up here in just a second to say a couple words. But Tim Miller from Pulaski, come on up, man. Thanks for having us. We've got some cool stuff going behind. You can see it's, yeah, look at this. Some beautiful scenes. Of course, the whole presentation is filled with beautiful scenes from Pulaski County. But you come over here, Tim, and you can say whatever you want. Just, thank these guys for coming and whatnot. But coming over here for you, if you don't mind. Look at that. It's so cool, man. Thanks for having us, Tim. And whatever you want to say.
Appreciate it. It's great to have all of you here. On behalf of Pulaski County and Pulaski County Sports and Entertainment, we started this sports tourism journey about 1.5 years ago. This is actually the first tournament, sporting event that we're hosting in Pulaski County as a part of this new
And by the numbers, this is cool. I love this part. So 410 fish were caught in the individual division, 345 in the team division, and 15 states were represented, and 151 registrations across all of the events, which means the team division, the micro bag, and the individual division. Some local clubs in the area could have probably listed more, but we know CKA is here, Green Cities in the South, Virginia Bass Station. We appreciate all the local clubs. We always offer them, if they want, they can do a joint event with us before they can meet this weekend open. So if you guys can come and attend, since we only go to, every region once a year. So we appreciate these local clubs. If you're not, in the competition clubs yet on local level, this is your first event maybe, definitely check out those clubs nearby. Can't do this without Jake and all the staff. So Jake's been awesome. Jake's off site with this one. It's the first time we've tried this off site. So, if we have any glitches, we'll just roll with it. But, it's just still a lot of fun to have Jake as a partner with this with me. He does a great job. So, appreciate you, Jake, for back home and all your help. And of course, the volunteers. You guys have picked up some slack like crazy. All you guys, you know who you are. And we'll get to some of you down the road in this presentation as well. All right, so we got for the anglers, the fans, all the support going off the water. If you want to continue to support us, there was a local lure brand. I didn't put the name here, but it was here it is, 4-7 lure. I don't know if 4-7 lures is still here, the gentleman with 4-7, but here's some lures. Here, woo! They set the name out. They're local brands. Out that far. Let me give a better shot on this one.
Give me right, my friend.
So 4-7 lure, go check it out. When you do that's not really good time to that.
Oh my God. Go ahead, go. I can't think of it. Hey, just hit me.
Thank you 4-7 lure. You guys are awesome for doing that.
Oh my God.
Probably got a little heavy in that phone, so you probably got to be sitting right there. I can't see anything. That's a good point. Speaking of this,
Don't jig.
you guys, we're gonna have fun up here. Just follow me.
Yeah.
We're gonna
That's right.
talk to me.
Okay.
Look at lights and not be able to see anything. Which I can see anything makes no idea if you're laughing, if you're crying. I don't know I don't care. We're just here having a good time to watch. So appreciate that. So,
Looking Jack.
comfortable, but you won't be able to see me.
I still have a bunch of stuff in the hog farm.
If you want to support us even more, you're always welcome to go to the KS store. We got new revival shirts on the right. You can see, and one on the left. You guys can purchase those. Thank you, Ryan Parker, for designing those. And yeah, just kind of incorporate the event. So go check it out. And they will be usually arriving in like a week. And some samples are back there on the table. We'll see what they look like in person from the Tallahassee. All right, eligible presented by the Hooker. This is really cool. This is where it's a farmer. You lose a fish that hurt. It's painful, right? You lose a fish. Well, you can win money by losing a fish in these events. And if you're going to be Hooker, you send us the best flip from practice or the tournament. If you lose a fish, it breaks your heart. We see your emotion. We all kind of understand it. It's happening to all of us. You're going to win potentially $500 if you own a Hooker. If you don't own a Hooker, you will win a Hooker. This one,
I'm Captain Mike, the big hooker, the world's only human fish hooker proposal, and it's FDA licensed and registered. I'm not just about 23 years of experience, and I've been doing fish hooking for people in the field and in the yard, every way known and every way taught. This tool is by far the most effective, safest way to remove an embedded fish hook from a person. For more information, go to thehookertool.com.
show of hands, how many people own one of those? So like maybe 10, 15%. And how many people have ever been hooked by a lure? So a lot more than that. So I would give my notes for $30. $30, get the gag. It's only $30. Definitely will give you some mind. The next video here is the runner-up for last event. Matt Wesley, so he got all the fish. Was Matt doesn't walk out, pops out the wrong way.
Oh, you're kidding me.
We all like to feel it. So your winner from the last event, who did not own a T hooker, so he does not win $500. It was the best lost fish video. It's actually Josiah. He submitted this, and this fish trip potentially won the tournament. He placed second place at the Great Midwest Domestic Limited Indiana. This was a giant on a back draft. Oh my goodness. Good. Hang on. Oh my God. I'm a back draft. No! No! No!
Don't grab it.
No! No! It's right there, dude.
Jump in.
It's right there mocking me. Yeah, that hurt.
Is there a police chasing? No.
Look, I'm not trying to turn you guys into actors, but that's a winning point, right? I mean, we all know that was shit, but it's real. I'm not gonna make you guys, now that everyone's thinking, I'm just gonna act like I'm gonna solo at the scene, I'm gonna do all this stuff. Okay, but it's gonna be natural. That was natural. That was awesome. So, Josiah, you're gonna be hooked, so I bet your mom will be, thrilled. You've got an easy way to get on hooked in the future if it ever happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Big thanks to our welcome bag sponsor, they'll donate some great items for you guys. Isn't it pretty cool? Like you're one of the first people you get all those products from the sponsors. And it's not a bunch of junk at all. It's just really good stuff. So appreciate all the welcome bag sponsors as always. And thanks to everyone who's watching, you guys, and everybody here potentially that are following along on the Real Tree Fishing Real-Time Leaderboard. I always like to say that it's not this tournament, so don't start trying to squint like you're going to see the results. But Cross Chase has been a great supporter of Kayak Adventure Series. We appreciate them. They've been so committed to us, and they actually decided they're going to give away a ton of shoes this year. And one of those is the Cross Country Award. The other one is the Committed Pair Award. Actually, three ways. The last one is the New Angler New Case. So the Cross Country Award, Tristan Lee drove 1,046 miles getting her mom to visit her family. But he will win a pair of Cross Case. And Pete Hustler drove 1,100 miles from Texas. So Minnesota and Texas, you guys are the furthest away. Pair Cross 6 for you, Pete, and then somewhere out there is the Lee family. Tristan, you're the winner from your family. Gets a new pair of Cross 6. So thank you guys for being committed and coming this far for Kayak Adventure Series. New England, you kids, Ben Caldwell, you were a brand new tag adventure series. They were officially your first event. You're going to win a pair of cross kicks. And also Raven Nance. So I don't know if you guys can hear, you can raise your hand if you want, but you guys are going to win a pair of shoes. I'll reach out to you guys. The good side for me to mention, to keep this whole thing quick and concise, so we can get out of here. If you want money today, you're going to get a check. At the Chinook Sunflower Seed checkout table, right next to the answer. But if you want an overprize, there's a tendency like these right here. That all happens after the fact, like weeks after. It can take a while. So give us some time. We got to get a recap article, photo galleries, video, highlight reel, all that stuff. We kind of have to make all that to get all that done first. And then we get to all these bonuses. But I think it's important we get our cash first, don't you? So if you want cash, it does have a post date for 48 hours from the protest period. So Monday you can cash those checks. So you're going to get them at the Chinook checkout table at the end of this presentation. And Christian Conrad is taking pictures somewhere of you guys on stage. And afterwards, we're going to get a picture of you guys behind the photo backdrop as well. So if you want a trophy, we're definitely going to get your picture over there before you guys leave. So don't forget to do that with us. We only bucks if you're driving a 5-year newer Toyota truck of any sort, then you will be eligible for bonus bucks. And if you need a new one, come see my team right by me. Toyota can get free kind of entry fees for a year. Plus, you get that $1,500 rebate from Toyota bonus bucks, $250 gift cards from our sponsors from KS. A guide trip with me, a private trip with me as well. So a lot of cool perks. Go see Mike Lee. He's the best. My wife went to school with his wife. It's just a good dude. So I got my new truck you see out there. For him, it's awesome. The first and last life hacks presented by Guardian Angels. Because if you're out late or if you're up early, you need to have those awesome Guardian Angel lights. So let's find out who caught the very last fast on Friday, the first fast. They're going to win a $400 light kit from Guardian Angel. Jacob Turner caught 6:18 a.m. So this must be first fast today. So Jacob Turner lines in at 6:15. Your fish was 6:18. And nice one too. So you're going to win that $400 light kit. So look at that email and get a few weeks after, potentially. And 7:44. So right before Josh Weiss barely got another kill on 18 inches. Barely made it. 7:45 was that cutoff time. So just a few seconds away. That had to feel good. And thanks again, guys, for coming to the Bachelor Brunch. Definitely cool to see how many people show up with extracurricular things and the laid-back nature of this event. And we have a great one at Clayton Lake State Park. As you can see here, some drone shots where Jeb Little, James Reddick did some awesome seminars in instructional and safety. And appreciate Jeff Little for doing that and follow you guys on the water front. Some of you guys have seen them. And just a great, really just mentored so many of us in the kayak fishing industry. So let's give Jeff a round of applause. Thank you for doing that. David, I think I can leave. But anyway, and also come follow Jeff at The Little Stuff, correct? On YouTube. The Little Stuff on YouTube. Follow Jeff Little on Instagram as well. So good stuff there. Thank you guys for doing that. Let's get into it, guys. The real live flex microvac division. This is where it's a winner take all. There are 9 is heading in here. Winner take all, $25 entry fee, and we're going to find out who took the title here at this event right now. So let's get into it. This is, I believe, it didn't say what place this is, but Jake usually does top 3. So Raven Nance, and then let's see, 34.5 inches. All right, cool. That's a good bag. Getting 5 small is not as easy as it sounds, but just getting 5. So great job, Raven. And then, was that the winner? It might have been the winner. It doesn't say if that's the winner or not, Jake, so I don't know, but you might be the winner, Raven. It's a good chance for the winner here, because this is going to be trophy. So
It's winner take all. That's the winner.
winner take all.
All trophy.
Raven, you're all. You are. So congratulations. Hopefully, I'm going to get you a little trophy here afterwards, a little microvac trophy. It looks like you're the winner. So yeah, congrats. Let's give a round of applause. Next is the next division under 20, under 21. And this includes our high school, college, and of course, it's presented by a new primal meat snacks, the official meat snack of KS. You guys got one of those to get back? Third place is next up division. Tristan Lee, 27 inches. Great job, Tristan. We're going to bring the winner up here, but you guys can hang tight and be in the top three. Second place is Oliver Lee, 72 inches. All the way from Minnesota, Lee, what you got? Yeah, the winner is Josiah. So we're Josiah. We were putting in our last event as well, including, it was actually second place overall. So a good couple of events for Josiah. It was like, you're going to get more. Here you go, first place. Take that. Take your yak attack. Sorry, yak attack. Yak rod. And you've already got one of those, so you can tell the crowd how it is. You can probably reach it this week. You slide over a little bit. You see the screen slide this way a little bit toward me. So, how'd you catch this week? Tell us about it.
So I got a 20.5 inch here at practice, which is awesome. And I went to an introduction with John and had some fun, catching a few little fish, got my limit. Nothing crazy though. And I went back to work on the 20.5 inch here today and just couldn't get him to bite. Got 2 upgrades, 1 cool 17 inch on a jig and like 10 foot of water. And this place is so beautiful. I really like it back here. But just to really figure it out. So it was really a fun trip.
Well, you figured out Indiana really good, and of course, we also saw you starting to bring up that, memory there, losing that big fish that could have possibly been the winning fish, but, you got the hooker down, so you're ready in case that happens, and, great video clip, thanks for filming, we appreciate all the content you give us, and we will see that 20.5, don't we, so submit that to us, that practice, we want to see. Good job, Jim, sorry. All right, thanks to Yakov for that rod.
Oh, heck.
Toyo Tires team. Again, I haven't even seen these results. I'm about to learn, like you guys are, who the winners are here today. And I want a picture not come up there, but a nice picture of the truck and tires. But fifth place, getting the check, is Team Hyman Storm, Sam Cox and Lance Foley. You guys can stay there. We're going to bring up the top 3. You guys are going to get the first through fifth place are going to earn checks in the team division today. So come see me at that checkout table. And you guys got 165.5 inches. So all the way from Alabama, catch a smallmouth over here in Virginia. Fourth place, Team Jersey Strong, Hank and Alex Sterling. Hey, you guys crushed it last year. You're back out again this year, but no surprise to see Team Jersey Strong back at it. Definitely won in South Boston, Virginia last year. 165 and 3/4 inches, so right up there. Small Belt Syndicate is Dale Allison and Ryan Buckler. Let's see their total. 175 and 1/4. So this is third place. So you guys come up here real quick. And a quick chat, you guys in there. They already get a perfect slide around this way. Third place, you guys, but somewhere 19 ounces. But decent little check for $75 extra fee, no doubt about it. Some nice smallmouth you can see there. No surprise, the small jaw syndicate got it. I got some great drinks on you guys. You're out there in the beautiful Structure River. Tell us about your time here. How you guys come to fish?
Well, we came up Thursday and pre-fished on Thursday, Friday. Thought the wind on Friday. I only know this guy for about a month. First time I ever fished together. Great guy to fish with and just enjoy it.
Yeah. Nice, sir.
I'm from Salton, Virginia. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky.
Okay, nice.
So I fished one of his environments and got talking about the new river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So, well, these are the kind of connections the Tide Adventure Series is all about. And again, you guys are up there. It's beautiful water. And you pull out third place. Congrats to get a check. And I think you're going to get a trophy as well, or a medallion. Trophy. You can take these. There you go. For third. And there you go. Well done, guys. Let's give a round of applause. Welcome down. I like that team name too. Small Jaw Syndicate. You'll probably see that down there. Remember, there's a team of the year race. There's an angler of the year race. That's 3 finishes count. This is event number 3, so we still got 4, 5, and 6 to go. So just gonna get 2 more events and including a finale in Clarksville, Tennessee. Next up, the West Bandits in second place. You guys can start walking this way. Let's find out your total. Jacob Turner and Colin V. 181 and 3/4 inches. 181 and 3/4 inches. All right, second place trophy right here. And man down, and that's all right. Well, you can tell us all about it. You guys figure it out and team up and make it happen.
Came in Monday, they're from New York, and, we just, what we thought. Couldn't figure out anything, and the basis played it down. And, out by the bridge there, and, yeah, we basically were just dragging on lipless, believe it or not. Yeah, just drags lipless along the bottom. So, it's crazy.
Well, they're obviously there. You guys did a great job. Well, Wet Bandits, you're second place. You can get that trophy in your partner.
He's on the field the night before. Jake had him serious right now, and he's a lot of pain. He's the better Airbnb.
Hey, all right, well, I wish you the best, Jake. Sorry to hear that, but obviously you did a great job on the water, so congrats, man. Well done. All right, let's see who's next here. The winning team for the New River Revival is going to be Strictly Sale B team. Wow, the B team is the A team today because they definitely put it down. Jim Thacker and Chris Anderson went largemouth fishing, it looks like, and took the time with 186 inches. So where are those guys at? There they are. I know, man. You guys were good. So I can tell when you just, walking up here, it's just like the 80, I'm tired. Going at this 5 days now, 3, 4, 5 days. But you guys did it. It was all worth it. Now you're up here state champions. So congratulations to Strictly Sale Team B. Here's your trophy. You got to talk about it. Did you guys work as a team? I mean, what was the strategy? It looks like we were probably on the same water on the same mark out here. So tell us if that's true.
That is true. There is no A team, but we wanted to temper expectations at the beginning of the year. So we went ahead and named ourselves the B team. We couldn't get comfortable. I couldn't get comfortable on the river. I'm a big guy and I've got a big kayak, and I had to fish with my head instead of my heart because I really wanted to go on the river on the dunes. And we went to Gable and found it was 20 feet down. So we had to drag a hobie probably 150 yards before we could launch it into the gravel from the and Jim can tell us about the pattern.
Yeah, but the water was down between the lows, and all I had to do was find them on the flats, and there weren't many flats. So there was only 2 other guys that were fishing with us, and we actually shared the whole thing. So it's a good time. Yeah, we wacky.
You guys got it done. Here's the champion grade one. We'll get a photo. I don't know if Chris somewhere get a photo. You guys can stage. Come up here. Look a little bit better lighting here. Slide your hands a little bit. And then the champion right here. Right. You got it. I think they're reaching all the way. I think we're live on the screen. I'm thinking you guys get to win $1,000, $2,000 total for a $75 interest fee. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Time to go to the individual division presented by Cassidy. You got a video that may or may not play, so I'm gonna skip it. Skip it. Guys, we're over here, Bassmaster Kayak Series Pro. I'm at the Cassidy room at the Bassmaster Classic Expo. What an incredible time here. Skip it. You guys can see the ring in the back. You guys need some. I got some back there. Guys.
Yeah, wow.
This is a reminder for you guys, because again, send in any photos, go to the website, under 4A, or upload photo and videos, send them in, we'd love to see them. There's some great shots from the water from some of you guys. It looks like some of Jeff Little shots there, Brooks Baby, who won the walleye tournament this week, no doubt about it. But appreciate that, guys, if you guys continue to send those in for us. And here's some great clips of people who didn't cash a check. They sent us some great videos, so hopefully we can turn the lights down a little bit and check this out. Elvis C. from Minnesota. Knows how to catch a small rock or two up there. I can't press this slow. I'm on it. It works. Elvis, you must have the magic touch, man. Your video didn't skip one bit. So whatever you did, it's working. Nice fish. Let's see that Toby Foster got a giant practice. So he's sitting for the video. Another spin coming fish. It's big water.
Yeah. Holy freaking guacamole. League.
Holy freaking guacamole. I like that, so that's awesome. I'm gonna have to use that somewhere. Holy guacamole.
I can't hear. It's falling.
Did we skip part that time? Or is that the video? I feel like we missed the cat.
I can't hear.
Must have been really sloppy. Is that all it is?
I sent the wrong one.
I was still on the video. We're still on the, we're using it. All right, Friday leader was Jacob Turner, 88 and quarter inches. So Jacob, you're gonna win an extra $250 to your check. So congratulations for being a Friday leader. And the best leader right here, gonna have a $50 gift card. And here, Zach is on. Here, we require you guys to release a video of your fish 18.5 inches. So that, appreciate doing that. You're going to win a $50 gift card for that. So great job. So over 100% cash payout, about 25% of the field earns cash surprise, the top 20% being cash. And these are your payouts. So when you find out and find the standings later, we're going to bring up the Elite 8 in random order. So it's going to take the hot seat. We're going to talk to you guys a little bit, but the final standing, the very reveal, this is your payout chart. So not bad at all. Over $150 extra fee. Someone's going to walk away with a lot of money. And the ones who did not walk away with money are going to be safe. Thanks to Guardian Angel, the 5-on-5 people just out the money. The next 5 are going to be getting a Guardian Angel light kit, the minis for $200. So that's a pretty sweet. And let's find out who that is. So 19, Adam Waller, 20th, Alex Sterling, 21st, Brian Hunter, 22nd, Justin Lindbergh, and Peter Hustler, 23rd. You guys are all technically big winners here today, just hitting in the money and prizes, top 25%. So yeah, 30 days around with Boston doing that. They came to us and said, we want to give up the bottom problem. We tried to push the sponsors for like more and more and more, right? They supported so much, but they're like, no, we want more people to get these products in their hands because we know they're going to love them. They're awesome. And the more, if you guys have them, then you're going to talk about them, share them, you're going to see them, and then you're going to realize how awesome it is just to simply push the button and you got your nav lights. It's awesome. So really cool products. 14th or 18th place, don't need to come up here, but you will get some cash. Let's see who that is. Hank, Veggie, 18th place, congratulations, round of applause for Hank. You can keep going to 17th place, Frank Reed, good job, Frank. And 16th is Brian Buckler, 15th is Brandon Turek. And Brandon, by the way, coming all the way from Florida, catching his first fun, Brandon? Yeah, first one. That's amazing. Yeah, give him a round of applause for catching his first fun. And going to 15th place at the same time, so not bad day one for sure. Charlie Rustler in 14th place. And now we're going to do 9th through 13th. And again, we're only going to bring up the top 8. Let's see, 19th through 13th places. Thomas Gowby, 13th place. 12th place is George Sander. Yeah. Shane Crawford, 11th. 10th, Evan Atkinson. And 9th is Sam Cox from Alabama. So round of applause for all of those guys. You'll find out now who the random 8 are. No, we're going to do the big guys. So it's like, see, I told you I was describing it. Just hit the go. Evan Adams is from West Virginia. Wow, this is gigantic. What's those names?
23.
Can't tell. That's the 21 and 21 and a half. So I'm getting 21 and a half. So I guess I can hit the button and it shows no make. So it's part of it. Just don't have 21 and a half. So well done. Let's give Evan a round of applause. You want to shout out? What you catch that on? The glyphosate? Nice. Inflatable? Yeah. I was at the drum on you and you were just whipping the glyphosate. You were just going big, going home. I love it, man. Obviously, it paid off for that big bash. You're getting a $500 price package. I had my guys and a big Francis paddle and also gift cards to Lurenet. So all the Bradfield brands at Lurenet. So well done, man. Well done. Paid off. Now the Elite 8 in random order. Todd Cox. Someone else, Todd Cox. Let's talk to him real quick. There he is, right here in the front row. You see him. Nice song out there. It's like 18 and a quarter. I don't know if this is your biggest. It probably was. Yeah, come right here. And let's chat about your time here. So obviously you're on stage. You're the Elite 8. So how's it feel, man?
Good.
Where are you from, by the way?
Yeah, I'm not far away. I'm from Franklin County, Sky Island, and south from here. I just hate the river didn't fish like it normally does because the water is much lower than normal. In 2 days' time, guy or the bag fish would be a whole lot bigger. But grind, and we did it.
Yeah. What you catch on?
So mostly through a chatterbait, just kicking my hand most of the time. I do a little bit of finesse and the water cleared up and wasn't algae at the bottom.
Were you talking about chatterbait in like moving while it goes through the current ripples and rapids or just in calm sections?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Just keep it in your hand, just lock it in everywhere. So, all right, let's keep it working. And obviously, DBM makes some great products. I appreciate their support being a sponsor. And let's find out what the total is. And you're obviously up first. You're going to sit in that kayak fishing hot seat, that comfortable kayak fishing hot seat. And your total is 88 and a half fishes. So everybody else coming up, you're going to need to beat 88 and a half to take the seat from Todd. So enjoy, just relax. All right, next up, John Dalton. Come on up, John. It's a nice fish there, 19 and a half. Oh, solid fish. We're used to seeing John with the micro bag, so it's fun, man. He's catching the bigs today. But the micro bag is just a little bit of a mini insurance policy because if you're not alone, you can always just switch at the last minute and win that winner take all, $25 extra fee micro bag. So, John, yesterday, I don't remember you having like a big limits or whatever, but all of a sudden you're on stage. So, what the heck happened?
Yeah, and also lost my bag by 0.25 inches. Yeah, yesterday in church I went for just to a new spot, explored. I caught like 15, some more good ones. And today I got to go right about 7:45. I had to take the side of the paddle. Went to one place and there's like 4 people there. So I went to just a new spot and there was a creek to go up. And about a quarter mile up the creek, there were some deep holes. And I started catching some on the hook night, switched to a swim bait, dangerous swim bait, and a mag draft and caught 319 on the creek. And then I've never raised anything. It was just loaded.
So that's really cool. That's what I love about these tournaments is, you see the water is low and fish and probably think, oh, hey, there's not going to be any creeks. There's probably out in the creeks, but I mean, they're deep holes still in the creeks, and they got to be somewhere. So they're still in there, and water's not too low yet until we get some rain, of course, but we'll be in bad shape. If you guys hit a pit in July and August without much more rain, if you're already this low. But you figured it out, man. You're doing a great job. Let's find out here and taking that hot seat over there. Just so you guys know, by the way, John is notorious. He never gets to the ramp at Heinz end time. Never on Saturday. He sleeps in, he doesn't know anything, he doesn't like care. And it worked out to do this, but it's just his style, and it worked. Sleep's important. 91 to 3/4 in Oregon take the high sleep. Sleep is important. All right. Let's see who's next. You're gonna have to beat 91 Corporation. Colin B from New York. Colin, come on up. We already seen him one time, so he's coming back again.
This will be quick.
What's that?
This will be quick.
This will be quick. Okay. Foreshadowing. Big company, Jeffrey. Big company. All right, so you're up here on the stage. Look at the that's awesome. You know what you guys did. Anything else you want to add about your time and the individual division?
It's been great. I mean, the whole thing was been a really great week. And getting back to Monday, a little long, but no, really good.
Awesome. All right, well, let's see what the total was. We know you're not going to come to 88 times, so not bad. Good job. We'll probably have the standings up afterwards, right on the screen. You guys can see what place you're up in. Next, Jordan Lovejoy from Maryland. Come on, Jordan. Nice fish here, from 20 inches or 19 3/4. So Jordan's just, I believe, yep, there he is. Jordan's pretty nice. He's supposed to be quite nice. I can see Jordan. And Jim, man. You guys trusted out there, Jordan. I had the drone here for just a second, but you were not doing anything but re-rigging, so I was like, all right, I got to get on this guy. So, man, how did you pull this off? It's a giant fish right here, and I'll probably get a good bag on this here in the day.
Yeah. So I just ran around from Saturday and didn't fish anywhere in the tournament that I practiced at because I didn't like what I saw. Caught some decent fish, but I figured it was going to be kind of crowded, so I just ran around. Today we floated like probably close to 20 miles between going down past the takeout spot and having to come back up. So covered a ton of water, had a bunch of fun. Yeah.
All right, well, let's find out. We're going to take that. 87 back, welcome change. There's nothing to change about the 308, so let's see who's next. You get come every other time. The longer you sit there, the more money you're making. So you're happy. Jim Thacker from Ohio. Jim, coming up. Let's see if you're going to take over Ohio State from John. We've already talked to Jim once, so let's see if again he's in the team division. If one's a B team, let's see if he's got 18 stuff on the individual side. All right. Let's give us a little bit more information. Some baits, a little bit of catching from classes, and something else. Give us something extra.
So, so I was catching them mainly with that guy and Saturday. Yeah, that was about it. And a whacking, believe it or not. So, yeah.
Well, that's something else. Something extra. All right. Now, do you feel bad at all that you're catching large the new river revival? Is it just do you have any remorse at all?
No. No.
You gotta give him a couple of seconds. He has no remorse. He's trying to spoil the party. And it's the new river revival. I will say this. KS is awesome. It's all part of the river watershed. That water flows right out of that lake into the Kentucky Creek and into the Clay Lake. That's what makes KS cool. You can find little sneaky things, and the lake is down 20 feet. I don't remember. I could get someone in trouble. This would be wrong. I don't know. I remember that wasn't supposed to be that low. It was accidentally, the water was accidentally let up for a couple of days or something and went way lower than it was supposed to. But maybe they're just doing a bear dam or something. I don't know. But that's what KS is all about. You got to see all the water that's in balance. You can keep the lakes displayed because of rain events, if it was flooding. Obviously, we didn't have that here, but that's why lakes and rivers are all in balance. And then something you guys can figure that puzzle out, because sometimes when you think may be the winning area, if you think it came with a different wind, or you have to go up here, or whatever, for the team division, normal line levels, like our gentleman that was local was just saying, you should fish really, really good, much better than it has in low water. So normally it doesn't play it. You were smart to do that, and it's going to get you up regularly days. So let's find out how high it will get you. We're going to take that second job. 90 and a quarter, so close to not quite. But if you guys don't listen to me, and you don't get a trophy, top of the line get trophies, make sure you come back and see me and get your trophy at that check table. Make sure the line can get your medallion, that trophy, the medallion from KS. And speaking of medallion, make sure you get your big bass and lake medallion as well for catching that big bass. And show that off. All right, next up, Dale from Virginia. Dale, come on up. Yeah. There he is. Seen him once already, back again in the individual division. I just got, like I said, I got the full shots of the guy, some of the most scenic sections of the river. You're the one who said you had the American flag in your kayak, right? Is that right? You had the American flag in your kayak, is that you? Yes, sir. Yeah, I was doing these circles. He said he never heard the drone at all. I'm just like, it's coolest shot. There with these mountains and these beautiful shoals. And I was like, this is like epic. The American flag flying on your kayak. And you didn't catch the big fish while I was up in the air, but yeah, that's a lot of pressure. But it was so loud. You said you never even saw the drone. So tell us about your experience. Anything else you want to add? You know, you've already talked to us once, but anything else you want to add about the event?
Well, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without him, I wouldn't even be here. I hope the wife sees this. I want to thank her. She always supports me, and she usually is with with me on these trips. We live close enough that she had to work, so she wouldn't have to be here. I want to thank my mom. She's a big supporter. I want to thank my dad who passed away in October, but his first one to take me fishing, of course, miles later. We fished, growing up and everything. All that. The flag, reason that was out there, I was in my Hobie. Like a lot of you guys, I've got two kayaks. I got a river kayak, I got a lake kayak. My Jackson Coosa X is my river kayak, but I'm under a warranty thing right now and it's busted up. And so I was worried to death about this tournament. I didn't want to be out there in that Hobie because the place I was fishing, there's a lot of shoals, water's low and rocks sticking up everywhere right now. I basically fished the same place both days and I fished 2 shovels and that's all I've done. I carried 6 rods, 5 spinning rods, 1 bait caster. Eric Hawks is my witness. I said, you can see what I'm throwing right there. 3 of my spinning rods had a sleeper problem. I did catch my first fish on a pop hard. And I think I made about 3 casts after that. And that's the only time I threw it. The rest of the time I had to sleeper cross. And I got broke up. I saw the fish going across and it just happened to hit a ledge line. And it was a big fish also. So I just kept that sleeper promise the whole time. I fish up here a lot. I'm not that far down the road. I do KB month long. So I've been up here January, February, March, and been fishing for years.
So no surprise to see you here, but it's a lot of pressure. Let's find out if you're going to take the hot seat. 92 inches up, you will, right? Yeah, you can take the hot seat. It was a little bit out of your yeah. Well, now the sleeper call, hold it off for you. Let's see who's next. Jacob Turner from New York. Where's Jacob? He's out. That's right. Jake's out. So let's find out. Jake. 93 and important. So he is going to take the lead. So you can stay there, I guess. So, or you can head down. I guess technically leave it up to you. So it was for Jake. So here, Jake, if you're watching Jake, congrats. 93 and important. Hey, he does, Jake. How do I know what the final people are? Final 2? I don't even know. For all I know, this is like the winner next line. So I have no idea. We know it's Chris Anderson, the next random person. We got 8 guys. Let's say, anyone keep it up? Chris Anderson coming up here. Woo! I think this might be our final 8. I'm not sure. I think we've done 8. I'd be sad if I was, and he's the winner, but there's a fish line. It's like we're 8. Let's find out. Chris, you had a great tournament. You fished for large amount. You have any reports?
A little bit, not very much at all, because hopefully there's checks, when there's checks associated, but if it takes that rewards, it's really small. You know, if I had diving here, I was like, who's gonna go to the New River and fish, come around the river and fish for largemouth? And it was big. And my partner, and it came down to just thinking and actually looking for points and fishing my asparagus versus being uncomfortable and going down through the shoals of a big man and a big kayak and that kind of water. That's really unless you've done it before.
So if the lake is high, normal 20 feet higher, do you guys think when you're done just as good?
No, not even close. I would go where it was higher and more than comfortable for me.
I respect it. That's a tournament strategy, exactly what you said. You just made a tournament strategy. You love getting smallmouth, probably than you do largemouth, like most of us, like you said, but tournament strategy, that's awesome, man. I mean, that's super well done. So I guess we'll find out here if you were going to take the hot seat and I believe the win. So you got to beat that 93 something mark in J's. Let's find out if you are. So 95 and 3/4 you are. And you know, the goal is it's more than smart, but smart strategy, and I want to see that happen. If you were thinking, you know, just really well, it was a real intellectual decision there. So well done. You want to thinking about anything else to say? You're the champ here, and you also had a really good finish down in Florida, and you were leading that before the year race coming into this. So probably increasing that lead right now. So that's a pretty cool feeling, man. So tell me how it feels to be here for the Board Mountains, and now that you know you're more officially with it.
It's unreal. I started doing this about 7 years ago and never thought I would be here since. First and foremost, my wife Annie, I got her for giving me the time to do this. Actually, my annual company party is today, so I hope we're live streaming this at the company party. Like everybody before us, my mom and my dad, I won't ever forget my dad making me climb a tree for a bottom of my leg when I was 7 years old down at the lake house. Thanks, Dad. And Sticker Sailor Kayak, my teammate Jen, and thank you for putting this on. This is an absolute blast. I really enjoyed this.
Round of applause. All right, thank you for July. We're going to some boat sports with Chris Anderson from Cincinnati around steals the show here. He comes in from out of town, and Virginia could not hold on to out of town anywhere this time. We always like to see that. One of these things they can put in a full bonus for people that went out of state. You've got to be something like extra you get if your home state doesn't hold down the home territory. They can win. Let's see what they do. A few months, then we're going to wrap up that both sides where we are. 119. Christian got to the ground big break. So there you can bring up to me do now. The bonus programs are awesome. We're gonna run through quick. If I get start with Zach or Ryan, Uncle Jack, come up here. The day 2 start course is the person who finished the jump from most places from day 1 to day 2. So Friday and Saturday. Let's see who came back and stuck in it. And it was Brandon Turner, 83 inches on day 2, and finished 15th overall. So you jumped up 83 ounces. Brandon, good job. Come up here, grab your upwards tag boss from Ryan Parker, and he'll explain a little bit more about it.
That's the main box. So if you are the day 2 dark horse, you get our most current subscription box, and if you get a hold of us, you also get a $150 gift card. That's a big shop. It's awesome. Congrats.
Hey, Brandon, wait. One second, man. You got your first smallmouth. I got to talk to you right now. From Florida, catching your first smallmouth, but how did you stay in it and go from whatever you had on day 1? Tell us what you had on day 1, and then end up at 83 and a quarter in the money here.
Never. Day 1, 0. Comma. That's why I'm standing here getting that. Practice, I came in Thursday, first day I caught a smallmouth, I was catching them. I found a good spot, and it was a dam. That was also great. Next day, just wasn't there. Don't know what happened. Today, I decided to go back and another shot because it was the morning, and it was landing. And then, unfortunately, they started generating. It might have done better, but that generation killed it.
That's crazy. That's how fishing goes. If it's cloudy, it won't be sunny. It's the opposite. Most people would say, I want the generation. And you're saying, the generation killed it. It's just funny how fishing goes. It's just the way it goes. But tell me this. You're hooking up smallmouth now. You're going to come back. And for KS in the future, that's smallmouth fishing. It's worth the drive in Florida. And all you guys just went from up north, to help us see the crew from Minnesota, Texas, wherever, all the way down to Florida. To just have that. It was worth it going to Florida and seeing those beautiful swamps and cypress trees and large mountains. That's what KS is all about. Whether you're going to have an excuse to go up to Mississippi or up to Wisconsin or Pennsylvania like we are later, you're never just going to pick up and go. But this gives you a reason to come, enjoy fellowship with friends, and check a new fish off the bucket list. So congratulations. All right. Appreciate it. Time to wrap this up here, guys. Appreciate everybody. Patient, the top Omnia Pro angler, that's the Omnia Pro app. It's only like a $50 app. If you get it, you're gonna be the top guy, the highest placing angler in KS. You get $300 in Omnia credit. That was gonna go to Jacob Turner. So Jacob, you're gonna get $300 in tackle for, and he's the one that's not here, right? Yeah, he's not here, so you'll get that, Jacob. And the county bounty is a $500 bonus for staying inside the host county at Airbnb hotel, and that's going to go to Chris Anderson. So Chris, you won that before. All right, you won that before. So Chris, you won $5,000 plus $500 per year plus a balance. What are we up to? That's a lot of money. It's a lot of money we're up to. So probably like $6,500. So that's a nice payday for sure. Just for paying both fine. New canoe bonus. Top places for the minute that fishes out of the new canoe goes to Jim Thacker. So Jim, you're gonna get either, if you're in the top three, it's gonna be a $500, if not $250 to new canoe. And now the raffle pack. So raffle pack is essentially the last thing we're gonna do. Before we do it, I want to say thank you again to everyone for coming to the river. Thank you to Pulaski County. Thank you to my parents and my wife and my kids and my family. And I want to say a big shout out to my son. I don't know if they're watching at home or not, but his birthday was actually on the 15th, or yesterday. And we scheduled this originally for the next weekend. And then somebody told us, wait, it's Memorial Day weekend. You didn't realize that Memorial Day is not in the last weekend of May, for the first time ever, because I guess Memorial Day actually Monday falls on June 1st. So it's actually the second to last weekend. So we had to reschedule it up a little bit, and I was celebrating his birthday. But I love you, Theo. Congratulations on being 8 years old, and see when you get home and celebrate some more. And just thank you guys all for an incredible event. Thanks for coming to and believing in what we got here. And how many people are just going to come to support them and enjoy their experience here? All right. Okay. Well, let's find out who wins this round pack. This is the big prize. Thanks to Bonafide for doing this. The winner is going to obviously get the tag, but the real winner is going to be the scholarship money to be raised for the ACA classes. So somebody can get certified in kayak fishing. So more people, of course, will probably be able to hopefully get 10 people certified at the end of the year in Clarksville for finale. So that's we're going to hold our certification course. So if you're interested, go on the website, fill out the form under 4 acres, waivers and forms, click the form and tell us why you deserve one of these scholarships. We'll cover it's about $1,000 on your lodging, food, everything for the whole weekend getting certified. The training course as well. So get out your raffle tickets 230-333. 230-333. Better not make your Xander. It's one enough. Yeah, 230-333.
There you go. It's going back to Alabama.
Let's go back to Alabama. There we go. Let's go back to Alabama. Nice. Congrats.
We put in 100.
That's $100 spent. So nice. We're gonna pick that afterwards. And guys, I think the next event, like I said, is going to be come see me to check out the next event, the $2 regatta. It's gonna be another small down event. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. And come see me at the checkout table. Don't forget, you're gonna get a photo. You're gonna get the trophies. You're gonna fill out a W-9. Actually, $2,000 more. You're gonna get a W-9 filled out. And you're going to get your check receipt. So grab the bag of shirts while you're at it. That's not what I was thinking down there. We'll see you in the next adventure, the June regatta, June 19th to 20th. Thanks again. Thank you guys for watching the line.
You going?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna go to 4 and then 6. Brookstop. Yeah, it's in Wisconsin. Oh, you going to Wisconsin? I can't do Lewistown because I'm literally gonna be there. I'm like Wisconsin.
And the lifestyle.
I'm gonna be doing the Saskia event, Bassmaster, because it's my birthday. I'm gonna make that for this place.